it, and I pulled over, so I am being safe. But I wanted to get on here real quick and let you guys know that you have permission to do whatever it is you feel you need to do. And I want to break that down because I have permission and I have my little notes here so I don't get distracted. Permission, and I'm an acronym queen, and so I came up with this for permission and see if it resonates with you. If it does, feel free to drop something in the chat, or if you have your own definition or your own acronym standings for permission, drop that in the chat also. So permission, it is pushing through. So we know pushing through means making sure we're going to go do something, or we're going to do it even when we don't feel like it, or when we feel we're not qualified. So pushing through every radical misconception, pushing through every radical misconception invited by self-sabotage. How many of us self-sabotage every so often? I am getting better, though. I am getting better. I hope you are too. So we are at pushing through every radical misconception invited by self-sabotage, investing in our nurturing. That's the last part of it. So P, pushing through every. E is for every. R is radical. M is misconception. I, invited by. S, self. S, sabotage. I, investing in. O, our. N for nurturing. Pushing through every radical misconception invited by self-sabotage, ... And this is what we're doing for the ION, investing in our nurturing. We have to nurture ourselves, guys. If we don't do that, who's going to do it for us? Who's going to be our hype man? Who's going to give us all the things we need to be peppy all the time? Or that we know the Lord's got our back. We do know that. But he also has us a brain, and he gives us the wisdom, if we ask, to know the things that are required of us for succeeding or for being in service to people. And basically, that is what we're giving ourselves permission to do, because we are using our voice to be in service or to help someone else. There is something that you have been through. There is something that you're going through that can help other people. I have done a ton of things in life, and I am blessed because of that. I feel blessed to have those opportunities, and I have to share them. I'm supposed to share them because there is somebody who may have been 18 and pregnant in high school, but 2 months later, you did graduate with your class in the top 25%. Thank you, Lord. But what I'm saying is our experiences are there because we are to share them to help somebody else. Now, that's just one thing in my life that, has happened, but there are so many things that we have done. There are so many things that we have been through and that we have survived, because newsflash, if you are listening to this now, you have survived. So there's that, and give yourself even credit for that, because life is hard. Life is, I know people say life be lifing. Well, life can be just hard because there's a lot of things we go through, and we need to figure out, hey, Don, I see you on here. And we need to figure out, what are we going to do to share this message? What are we going to do to help somebody else? What are we going to do? What example are we going to set for maybe people even in our own household, in our own family, or for people who are just out there that we maybe not even know, but they see us and they say, man, you don't even know how you helped me. So you don't ever know. Nothing's ever planned as far as who you're going to touch and who's going to be receptive of your message. I always say we can plant a seed and God is going to water it. And that's what we need to let him do. Water the seed that we plant, because we are to be witnesses. Give yourself permission to be that witness. Give yourself permission to go out and speak on things that you have been through and that the Lord has brought you through. And no, I'm not preaching to you. I'm just telling you some things that have helped me. And my channel is all about lifting people up, encouraging, providing uplifting messages and things like that. So I appreciate everyone who has followed me and subscribed. And if you have a comment, please put that on there. And just, give yourself permission. And for anybody who's joining later, let me tell you what we talked about. It's called permission. And I have an acronym for permission. It's called pushing through every radical misconception invited by self-sabotage, and then investing in our nurturing. We have to be nurtured. Just as we nurture people, we have to be nurtured also. And we have to invest in our nurturing. We have to invest in our self-care. We have to continually fill our cup up because we're giving out a lot. We're giving out information. We're giving out encouragement. We're giving things out that are depleting us. So we have to let the Lord divinely download into us so we can continue to give out, right? Yes. What do you say, Dawn? Yeah, love that. Yes, thank you for that. And you guys, Dawn on here, she's got some amazing hair oils. She's in the beauty business. She does a little bit of everything. So y'all need to look on her channel and follow, subscribe to her channel also. But it takes all of us, people. It takes all of us to make it in life. And the least of us, most of the time, has the message for the mass of us. A lot of times those with titles and we have labels or captions or numbers behind our name or letters behind our name, and we think that puts us way up here. And really, it does not. We get caught up in those labels and in those titles, and then we try to be something that we are not supposed to be. We have been blessed with a position or blessed with a title, but that is not who we are. We are who God made us to be, and that is to be of service to other people. So hopefully you find something that resonates with you, and I can be of service to you, whether it's just an encouraging word, whether it's helping you believe in yourself, or whether it's helping to uplift or to connect you or to engage you. Whatever it is that we can all be of service to each other, let's do it. Let's just focus on that. And if you haven't been if you are new to the channel, please go into my videos and find out I have a 14-day challenge going on. And today we're on day 5. We're finishing out April strong, and it's called Let It Go to Grow Challenge. It's talking about ways that we can let things go that are limiting us, such as our limited mindset. Because a lot of times, people, we will be our worst believers in ourselves. Other people will see something in us and can talk us up. But if we don't believe it ourselves, if we have that mindset of I'm not worthy or I'm not valuable enough or I'm not qualified, then we are setting our own limitations. And this is what I really love to leave with people. If you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, you are right. Doesn't matter if you believe you can or if you believe you can't. You are right. So why not be on the side of believing that you can? There is so much that we can do. Yes, sounds like a great challenge. Yes, check it out. It's on my, I think it's on my Facebook page, my Instagram, and on my YouTube. But it's called the Let It Go to Grow Challenge. It's 14 days of just pushing through all of our limiting mindsets and the things we tell ourselves that are lies, and how to overcome that, how to move from being frozen to action. And it's a companion to my book that I have that's called Frozen: 5 Steps to Let It Go, how to transform your mindset into action. So check that out too. It's available on Amazon. And if it doesn't resonate with you, share it with somebody else because it may do them some good. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I can't believe I've been on here for 10 minutes. It feels like forever because sometimes I'm not the biggest talker, but hopefully, like I said, something resonate with you. And remember, permission, pushing through every radical misconception invited by self-sabotage and investing in our nurturing. All right, y'all have a fantastic day. And like I said, if there's anything that resonates with you, drop it in the comments. Or if you would like for me to get back with you, let me know. If you want to check out my book, I think it's in the link on my channel page. And if not, I can drop it in here also. It's called Frozen: 5 Steps to Let It Go: How to Transform Your Mindset into Action. And thank you, Dawn, for joining me on here. Blessings to you, my sister. And continue doing what you're doing. And remember, y'all check out her page too. All right. Y'all have a good one. Let me see how I can close this off because I never know how to shut it down.